Hello students, welcome back to my English session. Let's start today's session with a beautiful thought. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Let's take up another thought. Kindness is the language the deaf can hear and the blind can see. In this video, we are going to learn The Quality of Mercy, a poem by William Shakespeare that beautifully explains the power of kindness and compassion. Let's get started. First, let's know about our poet William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was an English playwright, poet, and an actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. He was born on 23rd April 1564 at Stratford-upon-Avon in England and died on 23rd April 1616. His works are still performed and loved all over the world. Shakespeare was a man of many talents. He was a playwright, poet, an actor, and a language innovator too. He has written nearly 37 plays, 154 sonnets, and many other poems, which can be categorized into three. They are tragedies, comedies, and histories. In tragedies, we can see Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello, King Lear, Romeo and Juliet, and many more. In the comedy section, A Midsummer's Night Dream, Twelfth Night, As You Like It, Much Ado About Nothing, and many others. And the main history plays are Richard III, Henry V, and Julius Caesar. Let's quickly know why he is special. He understood human nature like no one else. His words and ideas are timeless. He created thousands of new words and expressions used in English even today. His stories teach us about love, loyalty, ambition, jealousy, forgiveness, and much more. Shakespeare's work have influenced literature, theatre, and films for more than 400 years. He is not just England's pride, but a treasure of the world. Our poem, The Quality of Mercy, is an extract from Shakespeare's one of the most important play, The Merchant of Venice. Quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven. These are the words of Portia, one of the important characters in the play The Merchant of Venice. Why Portia stresses more on quality of mercy? Let's know the story of Merchant of Venice briefly. The play Merchant of Venice, it takes place in two places mainly. That one is Venice and another one is Belmont. The play explores themes of friendship, love, justice, prejudice, and above all, mercy. Coming to the main characters of the play Merchant of Venice, Antonio, a kind hearted merchant of Venice who was a Christian, and Bassanio, Antonio's friend, seeks Portia's hand. He wanted to marry Portia, who was in Belmont. Portia, an intelligent, wise, and a compassionate lady. Shylock, a Jewish moneylender, seeks revenge against Antonio. Everyone in the city liked Antonio because even though he lent money, he didn't charge any interest, while Shylock charged heavy interest. Once, when Antonio's ships were gone for trading and he was also running short of money, Antonio's friend Bassanio wants to marry Portia. He needs money. So, Antonio borrows from Shylock, who hates him. On one condition, if Antonio fails to repay on time, he must forfeit a pound of his flesh. Antonio agrees for his condition and signs the agreement. And he borrows the money and give it to Bassanio. In Belmont, Bassanio chooses the right casket and he marries Portia. Antonio's ships are lost and he cannot repay the loan amount that he has taken from Shylock. So, what Shylock will do? Shylock insists on the bond and takes him to the court. Bassanio and Portia, those who are happily spending time at Belmont, they'll get the news of Antonio's problem and they come running to Venice. Then Portia dresses herself as an young lawyer and she comes to the court of Duke. And there he urges the Duke and even the Shylock to show mercy instead of revenge. Mercy is greater than justice. And that too, when justice is seasoned with mercy, it will become a divine quality. Portia insists, where she quotes our poem, The Quality of Mercy, that we will be discussing in the later part of the video. Coming back to the court scene, Portia insists Shylock to show mercy on Antonio, but Shylock was adamant and he'll stick to his bond only. Then Portia intelligently says that Shylock may take his pound of flesh, but he must not shed a single drop of blood. Unable to do so, Shylock loses the case. Finally, Antonio is saved, Shylock is punished, but his life is spared. Love and friendship are restored. While justice follows the law, mercy touches the heart. Portia teaches that true greatness lies in choosing mercy over revenge. Let's understand the poem line by line. The quality of mercy is not strained, means mercy is not forced or either does it come under pressure. It is natural and flows from the heart spontaneously. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. Means mercy is like gentle rain from heaven. It is showered equally on everyone without any discrimination. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. Mercy benefits both the giver and the receiver. The giver feels good by showing mercy and the receiver is helped. It is mightiest in the mightiest it becomes, the throned monarch better than his crown. Mercy is most powerful in those who are powerful. It is more noble for a king to show mercy than to just wear a crown. His scepter shows the force of temporal power, the attribute to awe and majesty. A king's scepter shows his political power. It can punish or control and inspire fear and respect. Here, the poet wants to tell us that the throne, the crown, and the scepter, the decorated rod that king holds, they all give the king the temporal power, that is worldly power. People will respect king because he has got power. Power to rule, power to punish. The people love him, respect him because the king possesses all these worldly powers. They'll not love and respect him from the bottom of their hearts. Taking up the next line. Wherein doth sit the dread and fear of kings, but mercy is above this sceptre's way. Kings can cause fear with their power, but mercy is higher than that. It rises above the power to control or punish. It is enthroned in the hearts of kings. It is an attribute to God Himself. Mercy is seated in the hearts of true kings. It is a quality that belongs to God Himself. And earthly power doth then show likest God's when mercy seasons justice. When a king uses mercy to temper justice, his power becomes most like God's power. So, mercy is the quality of God. Those who cultivate mercy in their character, they become like God. Mercy is nothing but kindness, showing compassion to others. According to the author, mercy is a divine quality, means the quality of God, and it is the greatest virtue of all human beings. In Karnataka SSLC board examination, this poem, The Quality of Mercy, will be asked for 4 marks. They'll ask you to write any one stanza of this poem for 4 marks, so better to memorize it and practice well to write without any mistakes, as it has some old English words. Let's read the poem. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. Its mightiest and the mightiest it becomes, the throned monarch better than his crown. His scepter shows the force of temporal power, the attribute to awe and majesty, wherein doth sit the dread and fear of kings, but mercy is above this sceptred sway. It is enthroned in the heart of kings, it is an attribute to God Himself, and earthly power doth then show likest God's when mercy seasons justice. That's it for this session, children. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, Your English Friend, for more such understandable videos. Thank you.